We recently showed you Accelatec's rear reflector lights fitting your 2015 through 2017 Mustang. When we did the installation video, we had two common questions. The first one, when did they come in for the 18 through 20? Don't have an answer for that one just yet, but the second question was, is there a smoked version? There absolutely is, and today we're going to install them on our 2015 50th anniversary Mustang. In case you missed the other video, the lights will be direct replacement for the rear reflectors, and we're going to tie into the rear marker lights to light them up. You can see they have a row of LEDs when they're lit up, then they're smoked when they're turned off. First thing you're going to do is remove the factory reflectors. They're located right above the tips of your muffler. Now the hardest part of this, there is a little, basically self-cutting nut that goes onto the plastic reflector to hold it in place. It can be a little bit tricky to get off. They're not terribly tight. Honestly, with your fingers, you can probably get it off. But you get up in there with a 10mm, you just pull down the bumper a little bit, and you can get in there enough to turn it. In addition to the little nut, there's these small little set of clips over here. Sometimes you can honestly pop them with your finger. If you can't quite get in there, a small set of pliers will do the trick. Now here you can see the harness for our marker light. You're going to reach in, disconnect it from the light, and there's going to be two little clips up there that'll hold it onto the plastic. Pull those off too so you have more room to work with the wiring harness. If you look closely, they are labeled right and left, but what you're going to do is now the wiring harness, we're going to feed it through where the clips were. And then line up the light, pop it in place. So we're going to tap into this factory wiring harness. What we're going to do is carefully just cut through the electrical tape. Basically, you tap the green wire into the purple wire and the black wire into the black wire here. And again, use wire taps, solder, whatever way you want to make the connection. Now we'll just check it real quick before we put everything back together. All you do is really open your door or hit disarm. Light pop back in place. We're going to go in here, reinstall this nut. It will cut into the threads. So basically you just want to get it up into place. Hold the light from the outside and tighten it up. Just get it snug. Now once the wiring's done, we've checked everything, now I can fish the harness back up into place. Plug in the marker light. Make sure your wires aren't touching the exhaust. They come with zip ties. You can zip tie them out of the way. Repeat the process on the other side and your installation's finished. The Accelatec smoked reflectors look great on the back of our 2015 Mustang, and they'll fit all 2015 through 2017. Now again, we went with the smoke because it matches our reverse light and our marker lights. Looks great when it's turned off. Looks even better when it's lit up with the LED lights. Now the installation will take you, figure about an hour to an hour and a half, and be back on the road in no time.